Thank you for buying this 15594 server cabinet from Fixture Displays. These are all the components. You have the side frames, the side panels, uprights, plates to close open areas, casters, hardware, and the base, cross members, charging strip, shelves, fans, top, glass door, and then the back panel. In this short video, we're going to show you step-by-step instructions how to assemble this unit. To begin, we want to fasten the metal plates onto the base. There's an impression the male side should face out. We're going to use those self-tapping screws to fasten. Now there are two different types of heads. The bigger one is where we're using here. The smaller one is for another area. Once we've done that, we're going to set the two side frames like these. And make sure this little tab look like these, faces out. Okay. So take your time to identify the orientation. Now we're going to sit these side frames into the base. There are two slots, they fit right in there. And then we're going to fasten it through the bottom using Allen wrench with a screw and nuts. Alright, so once it feeds through, use a nut to fasten. Once we've done that, we're going to close off the access hole using this particular panel. Again, the male side face out. And this is where we use the similar screw as we did earlier. Very similarly, we're going to close the top with the top of the cabinet. Again, we're using this hex nuts to fasten with an Allen wrench and then close that gap. Now we're going to match up the fan positions and then install the fans to the top of the cabinet. If there are 4 holes to line up, take your time and then fasten with the screws. The power cable goes through here, coming out this way. Okay. Now we're going to install the cross members and the side rails sit on them eventually. We're going to use this type of screw and nuts to fasten, line up the 2 holes, and then fasten with the screw and nuts. Once we've done that, we're ready to assemble the small brackets. Take your time, make sure the orientation is exactly as shown. Now we have the bottom 2 brackets installed. We're going to do the same on the other side. And then we're ready to install the uprights. And make sure they position just like that. And these are the holes to match up. They're 2 square and 1 round. on the side. Once we line up these two holes, we're ready to fasten. And similarly, we're going to do the same on the other side. And then we'll flip it to do the other side panels. Once the upright are properly installed, we're ready to work on the base to fasten the levelers and the casters. The levelers are adjustable to allow you to retract so you can use the wheels or use the levelers to put them in a static position. Now we're ready to hang the shelves. The shelves are fastened on the side through those holes, and you can adjust with this type of screw and nuts. Now we have the shelves installed. We're ready to put in the power strip. You simply mount it to the upright in a desired position. And now we're ready to install the front and back panels. There is a little hinge, the small side face down, and we're going to hang the door to that hinge. And the upper portion of the door, it has a retractable latch that goes into a hole on the very top. So this is how we hung the door. This actually is the back panel. It has a lock we're going to show you how to install later. Now this is front glass door. Again, we insert the hinge. The front door panel also have a retractable latch on the top. So we'll simply sit this door on the hinge on the bottom and then pull back and then release the upper latch. Now I'm going to show you how to install the lock. It's fairly straightforward. You have this barrel, you insert the barrel through the hole, and make sure you adjust the tongue position before you fasten the tongue. But first we're going to lock that big nut, and then we're going to install the tongue. While installing the stopper tongue, you want to try the position, make sure it's right before you fasten this nut, this screw. At the proper position, it should lock the door nicely. Or similarly, we're going to do the same on the back. If you have any questions, feel free to email us. Our email address is cs, that's Charlie Sam, at fixturedisplays.com. Now we're ready to install the side panel. They are toolless, they're fairly straightforward. You simply pull it back and then release to lock. So that is it. Dimensions. The overall dimensions of this unit is 23.6 by 23.6. Height is 72 inches or 6 foot. That includes the casters. Excluding the caster, the height is 69 inches. The shelves are 15 inches wide, 18 inches deep. The unit weighs 150 pounds and it ships on LTL trucking service. Please consider subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to leave a fabulous review. Thank you once again for shopping fixture displays.